Greetings! In this tutorial, we will be covering Google Classrooms. Google Classrooms is a free web service developed by Google for schools that aim to simplify creating, distributing, and grading assignments. With that, let's begin our tutorial. Let's get started with Google Classrooms. For this, our first step is to access Google Classrooms. For this, ensure that you're logged into your Google account. Next, select the Google's App button on the top right hand corner and select Classrooms from the drop down list. If the icon is not available, don't worry, you can select it from More from Google. Alternatively, you can directly type in the URL and press enter. As you can see, I already have a class created. To create a new class, select on the plus icon on the top right and select Create Class. Fill in the required details and select Create. You can select a theme or a picture for your classrooms here. To go back, select here on the main menu and select Classes. Now both of our classes are visible. To edit the details that we had filled in earlier, select on the three dots and select Edit. Now you can edit any of the details that you had filled in earlier and select Save. Our next important step is to add students. For this, you can ask a student to join a class by providing them the class code or copying the invite link. Alternatively, you can go to the People tab and select Invite Students. Here again, you can copy paste the invite link or alternatively, type in the name or the email addresses of the students you want to invite. Here, you also get a list of all the students and you can choose a student whom you want to mail instantaneously. Also, you can invite teachers to collaborate on the class by select on Invite Teachers. An important feature of Google Classroom is the ease with which a teacher can communicate with her class. To put up a post, click on the section named Share Something with Your Class. Here you have the option of selecting the class you want to share the post with. Alternatively, you can also select individual students who can view the post. Then put in the text that you want to share and add attachments by selecting the add icon. Here you can add files from your Google Drive, insert links, or upload a file from your computer, or upload a link from the YouTube. Then you also have the option of posting your post immediately, scheduling it for later, or saving a draft. Next, you have the option of choosing whether to allow students to comment on your posts. For this, you can go to the general settings and change the settings wherein students can post and comment, students can only comment, or only teachers can post or comment. Going back, you also have the option of deleting the post or muting a particular student from posting comments on your future posts. To schedule a Google Meet inside your Google Classrooms, which is a feature available only to G Suite accounts, click on Generate Meet link under General Settings and then toggle it so that it is visible to both you and your students inside the classrooms. Our next feature is to explore the Classwork tab of Google Classrooms. For this, we select the Classwork tab. Now, as you can see, I have already created a topic inside my classwork. You can use creation of topics for segregating the material that you provide and the assignments you give into various topics. You can also create a new topic by going to Create and selecting Topic. To create material inside a topic, select on Create Material, give a title, then you can add in the different materials that you want the children to refer to, such as files from your Google Drive, direct links, files from your computer, or YouTube links. Next, you can select for whom the material is for, or you can also select particular students you want to send the material to. Next, you select the topic you want the material to be a part of. In the end, you can also choose whether you want to post the material immediately, schedule it for later, or save it as a draft. Our next step is creation of assignments. For this, select the Create button and select Assignment. Here, you can give the title to the assignment, provide brief instructions for the assignment, and add any other resources that you want the students to refer to before creating their assignment. Next, you can create docs, slides, sheets, drawings, or forms that you want the students to collaborate on. A Google document is now created. Here, if you want the students to collaborate on the Google Doc that you have attached, you change the settings from Google Doc from read only to students can edit. Next, if you want students to work on a Google Doc you've attached individually, change settings to make a copy for each student. After this, you can select the students you want to assign this to, the due date, the points it considers, and then schedule it immediately, schedule it for later, or save it as a draft. You can also assign the assignment under specific topics. Our next step is Creating a quiz assignment. For this, select Create and select Quiz Assignment. Here you can add the title, the instructions, the grades it considers, the students it is made for, and the due date. A blank form has now been created. To know how to create Google Forms, please refer to the tutorial we have created for Google Forms, wherein you can select the answer key to select the correct answer and add the number of points for each particular question. Here again, you have the option of assigning the quiz immediately, scheduling for later, or saving it as a draft. The next important question is how to evaluate an assignment. For this, go to the assignment that you have created. Click on Turned In. Here, the number of students who have turned in their assignments will appear. Evaluate the assignments, grade them respectively using the navigation panel on the left, and return the assignment once you're sure. You can change the markings and return them again in the same way. Next, you can go to the Grades tab to see the individual marks that you've assigned to different students and also see the class average. Alternatively, you can also grade and return an assignment under this tab. With this, we end our Google Classrooms tutorial. Hope it helped. Thank you.